Well, my name is Lucas Olmedo. I'm 26 years old, and I'm the CEO at Fligoo.com. Fligoo.com began as a solution to know what to give as a gift. We wanted to solve the problem of knowing what to give as a gift to another person. So what we created was an algorithm capable of analyzing and interpreting people's information and behavior in social networks. So based on that, we can make the best gift suggestions. And how does this work? Like, you just log in through Facebook, you just pick your friend, and we analyze all his data and personality traits he left in the social network, and we analyze that and make a gift recommendation according to his profile.
What are the main advantages? Would it be saving time on looking around for a gift?
Yeah, of course, that saving time is a great advantage. But I think that the best thing or the best advantage is that knowing that you will give a great gift. Giving a gift is a lot about emotions and making the other person happy. So when you you have the curiosity of giving the right gift, the surprise and everything. I think that's the best advantage we have. And of course, we save a lot of time of calling your girlfriend's friend in order to know what she saw at the shopping mall and going to the shopping mall and whatever. That takes a lot of time. We save a lot of time, but I think the best thing is like knowing exactly what the other person wants.
Tell me, in terms of I know you can't talk specifically about the algorithm, but what about it brings precision to the search?
Well, Jeremy, yeah, I will talk a little bit about the algorithm because it's important for you to know how this was created from its conception. It's like when you see the other algorithms that are around in technology, we all think about a lot of math and a lot of physics and a lot of statistics in the algorithms. And we have a lot of that, of course, but when we create these algorithms, we thought like, this algorithm has a lot of interpretation of social interaction and social activity. So we should bring some psychologists and consumer behavior experts because the best thing we have is the interpretation. So we analyze all your data. Of course, we analyze basic data as your name, location, date of birth, if you're in a relationship or something like that. But we analyze a lot of things, semantic stuff, like, for example, of what topics do you talk about? Who do you talk about those topics? If you upload a video, what kind of video that is? Because it's not that maybe it's an aspirational video or a music video. And we'll see what you're trying to say with all your social activity. One of the best things we do is like we have more than 50 predetermined profiles. What we do is like we we analyze every person is a unique combination of these profiles. Like maybe you can be a 1% geek, 2% sportsman, 30. What we do is like from that 50 personalities, we take the top 5, and we make the best recommendation according to that profile. So we identify the real profile of people on social networks. You can try this. I would love you to try it, Jeremy, and how Fligoo sees you, because we can tell exactly how you show yourself on social networks, which are the main personalities you're showing in social networks. So that's what we do with the algorithm, identifying the real profile of people.
So as I present my identity on Facebook, you're grouping me by psychographics or something else?
No, it's a combination. It's psychographics and also we made a lot of like data analysis. It's a little bit of psychographics, of course. We have to take that in account, and it's a lot of data analysis and processing a lot of data. Talking about that, we just recently reached to the final of the Big Data Venture Challenge and the Creativity Awards of the Global ICOM competition, because big data is, everybody thinks about big data, of analyzing millions of data, but big data is interpreting data. And we reached the final the global final, and we're going to Seville to present our product, and we think we have very good chances of making a good job there.
How did you develop this idea initially?
Well, initially it began because my best friend and co-founder Juan, he wanted to give us a gift. He wanted to buy a gift for his mother-in-law. You know, you can't fail with your mother-in-law, and his mother-in-law was in Miami, and we were back in Argentina, and he didn't know what to give us a gift, and he began looking and searching, and he couldn't find anything. So he didn't buy anything at the end. So that was like a bad thing for him. And I was with him at his house and told him like, man, we should solve this problem. Everyone has this problem, and there's nothing that is solving the whole experience of buying a gift from knowing to buying it. So that's how we began with a real problem for us.
Now, among your registered users so far, are most of them in Argentina?
No. Well, we have a kind of funny story because at first we launched it in Argentina when we were trying to prove that this algorithm worked, and we did. And when we proved that the algorithm worked, we had like over 2,500 ratings of our algorithm back in Argentina. And when we proved that, we said, okay, Argentina is not the market, Latin America is not the market because this is a new technology, and the early adopters of new technology are in the States. We have this technology that hasn't been developed there, so let's go to the States, let's go to San Francisco. And nowadays, we just work within the States. We closed the Argentinian side. We have more than 10,000 monthly users in in the States in only like 4 or 5 months of launch since we launched it.
And as I understand it, then this works within your friends network on Facebook, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because
What questions, if any, have arisen so far from people about potential privacy concerns? Because you're certainly looking in a systematic way at people's profiles.
That's a great question, Jeremy. At first, we had the problem because the difference between back in Argentina is that no one cares about privacy, and here they care a lot about privacy. So at first, when we launched, like everybody liked the product, but when they reached to the login and we gave you the Facebook Connect, a lot of them canceled the login. So we realized about this concern they have here. So we began like trying to improve and give you the safety that you could do. We don't save your information. We don't do anything with your information. We just use it at that moment in order to give you the solution to know what to give as a gift, and that's all. So we began like telling our users in our landing page, don't worry, we won't post anything in your name. It's a secure site. We work with like good name companies. We won't do anything with your data. And the conversion rate increased a lot because they wanted. And the main thing that they think that Germany is that people doesn't want to give the information if they don't see that they don't care if you're giving you information if they know that you're giving them a good value. They won't give it just because per se. They will give it to you if you deliver, if you give them a good promise of a good product that they will receive something that they wouldn't receive anywhere else. When you can show them that, they have no problem in giving you the permits.
How do the recommendations actually become generated? Is it the product of your relationship with specific companies, or what's happening there to lead to me saying somebody might want a jacket, a particular jacket?
Well, we have the two things, and we try to combine them. First of all, we can just make the suggestions based on your social information, but we also and I read a post that you wrote about social media reviews and wish lists, and so we gave the users the chance to add their own products on their wish list. So when someone searched for them, the first things that will appear it will be something you added to your wish list. That nothing can be more accurate than that. And we also use a lot of those reviews and those interactions in order to improve our algorithm, because we have a machine learning algorithm. So we make good suggestions, awesome suggestions, but they're even better when we get the reviews and the users' interaction in order to make even better recommendations.
So, how does this translate into your business model? Does the revenue come from the businesses that are essentially then advertising here?
Yeah, we don't work with advertising per se, because advertising could kill the spirit of the algorithm. If we make advertising, we would be suggesting you something that is not the best according to your profile, but is the one that is paying us most. So we work with referrals. We just charge our partners, our clients, with a commission per sale. That's how we work, because that's the way of keeping our algorithm pure. Like,
So if I click on a product and decide to buy it through your site, then you're getting essentially a commission then on that?
yeah, when you open a product and you click go for it, we just take you to the checkout of our client's site. So you don't do the checkout in our site. You just do it in Amazon site or Barnes and Noble site or Urban Outfitters site, not in our site. We are not a company that sells stuff. We're the best company suggesting stuff, suggesting products.
So I noticed that you're hoping for some more investment. Where do you want to take this going forward? What's the grand vision?
Well, the grand vision, and this is important stuff. Like, yeah, we're seeking for investment. Like, we just closed a small round, but we're looking for more investment, because what we realized is that best thing Fligoo has is not the solution to know what to give as a gift, but the technology we developed. This algorithm capable of analyzing and identifying people's profiles on social networks. So we said, like, we are like, really, we want to do big things. We don't want to sell our company right now. We want to make big things. So we said, are we going to be a billion-dollar company suggesting gifts? No, we're not. And do we have the technology to make a billion-dollar company? Yes, we do. So we said, like, what are the other stuff that we can do with this algorithm? So brainstorming million ideas came here, and we said, okay, from all of these things, which are the best? So we picked 4 verticals that we're opening to make this personalized search engine. One of that is activities. For example, you want to invite a girl to a date. You don't know where to take her. You just put her profile, we analyze her data, or maybe you're bored. Tuesday evening, you got out from work, you know what to do. You just look for it, and we will suggest not the things you have near, but instead the things you would like to do. That's one thing. That's activities. Other thing is entertainment. People nowadays are bored, and there is no one wants to spend time bored doing nothing. So you have to go to different places, to YouTube, Vimeo, maybe Netflix, maybe Pandora, Groups, whatever. But you waste a lot of time finding for stuff. So we created this entertainment vertical. We'll have games, music, videos, and movies, everything personalized for you. Like, these are the videos you have to watch, these are movies. Don't waste time looking for the internet for a lot of stuff. That's another vertical. The other vertical is updates. Nowadays, you open the Huffington Post or TechCrunch or the New York Times, you have 200 news in your first home, in the landing page. You open 4 or 5, and you go to 6 different sites in order to make a whole, update of what's going on. Well, here you have the relevant news for you, only the relevant news for you from all those sites in one place. And the last, of course, is products and services. We have gifts that have great traction, it works good, and we will still gonna get there. We're gonna keep it. So that's the 4 verticals. We define it as a personalized search engine. You're not going to look for information there, Wikipedia, but it's a place where you can go and find whatever you needed. And now without searching, because we know what you want and you don't. And we know even before. That's what we're going. We're going big. Like that's our decision.
I noticed that there was a link where I could tweet what I was looking for. How important going forward is social media to your strategy?
I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat the question?
I said I noticed from your site that there was a link where I could tweet what I was looking at for somebody's birthday. How important is social media in your strategy?
Well, it's really important. Well, acquiring users for us, it was much better when we realized that social media was our strategy. We should go. Um, all the companies everywhere, they try to implement viralization strategies. And you think this is going to be viral, this is going to be viral, and you try and try, and it never goes viral. But we tried, and we found a way of acquiring users. And it was like when you go to how Fligoo sees you, you can see how you get curious. This is how I show myself on social networks. So we gave the chance to our users to see how their friends look on social networks. So we gave only 2 credits. You can look just for 2 friends. If you want to look for more, you have to invite someone here. And that really worked because people is too damn curious. It's much more curious than we think. They might not say, but they are. So they say, okay, I will invite whoever I want, but I want to see how this guy or how this girl really is. So that worked a lot for us because they began inviting through Facebook or through Twitter a lot of people, and that of course lowered our acquisition cost a lot, and it really worked for us. So yeah, it's huge. Social media for us in order to acquire users is very important.
Is this the future of search and the end of search engine optimization, or the beginning of it?
Oh, you're making me talk 2 more. Yeah, I think. Oh, yeah, but I think so. I think that nowadays search engines are old, because first of all, they're not personalized at all. We are in the same room, we search for the same stuff, and we'll get the same results. That's problem number 1. Problem number 2, all the results you will see are for big companies or people that has paid for being there, or people that has an SEO team in order to position there organically. So where the relevant stuff for me? Where is it? So I think this is the first step. Like, of course, this is out of the record, Jeremy. When we are going out, I wanted my idea was to go out as saying when we launched Fligoo World and this personalized search engine, my PR strategy was in my head like Fligoo comes to to hit Google and Yahoo because they're the same search engines that they were 10 years ago, and we're still looking there. So I hope it is. I want to make this strategy 2 months from now when we're launching it, but I think it is. I think it's the first step.
Is there anything else that I haven't asked you about that you think is important to talk about here about this that we should finish with?
No, I think this we have talked about all the topics. One of the things that I like to make now. This is like the SciComm Big Data Venture Challenge that we're in the global final. I think this is going to be important for us because that will show that we are backed up or someone like this. We really have the analysis of data because people doesn't know until someone backs you up. We can back it up with computer science experts and consumer behavior experts and psychologists and whoever until we have something like this that says, okay, these guys they want it. So I think that this will help us a lot. But that's all. I think that we have gone through all the topics.
The name, does that have any particular significance? How did you come up with that?
Well, I told you we're a lot of we are like dream persons. We wanted a name that didn't mean anything in any language in the world. We want a name that could be a verb after, like Google it or tweet it. We wanted to flick it. And and of course, and we wanted something round. I know who had we wanted something round. That's all. We had read the Steve Jobs book like 1 month before creating the name, and if you read the book, like everything has to be round and everything. That's why we put the name.
Well, Lucas, very interesting. I'm happy that I've had the chance to get to know you and talk to you a little bit, and I may follow up as I work on this. If I have any follow-up questions or there are things that I don't fully understand, I'll get back with you. Okay?
Totally, Jeremy. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Like, really, it was really interesting.
Great, and thanks for the tip on the call recorder. I'll use that now.
Okay, okay. Whatever question you have, just send me an email. We will figure it out.
Well, I have your email now, so that'd be great.
Okay, okay, Jeremy. Thanks a lot, and thanks for your time.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
You too. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.